I got to know about Freedom in the Air through yourself, and I think particularly getting involved in the skydive was, I remember back to last year when you did your crazy stunt on top of an aeroplane, and I think at the time I said to you, if there's anything like that going on again, you've got to let me know. I think pretty much everyone is very excited, but when I told them, it was before I told my mum, and they all said, just make sure when you tell mum that we're all there. And a couple of weeks later we had some family event, it's my brother's birthday, and so Johnny says, oh Simon, I hear you've got an announcement. So I announced to my mum that I'm doing a skydive, and she nearly fell off her chair. So apart from that, everyone else is fine about it.
Well, your mum has very generously sponsored your £100.
She has indeed, yes.
What do you imagine when you are thinking about what you are about to do, which is jump out of an aeroplane?
I definitely don't like heights, and I'm afraid of flying. And I have one of these things, I have to face my fears, and I think it doesn't get much better than actually jumping out of an aeroplane at 13,000 feet. To be honest with you, my whole mental approach to it right now is head in the sand. I keep thinking, yeah, it'll be fun, I'll just turn up on the day and do it. But as I said, I'm sure when I'm sat in that aeroplane, or probably when I'm going through the safety briefing before I go ahead and do it, that's when I'm going to start to feel the adrenaline and start to feel pretty scared.
Most people stop talking in the journey to the airport.
Right.
Because they realise it's actually today.
Yeah.
Can you tell your sponsors why you're doing this skydive for Freedom in the Air?
Yeah, well the actual project is Freedom Wings, and it's something I just think is fantastic. It started by yourself, where we're bringing groups of disabled youngsters to have free flying lessons, and you know, take them up in the air, and make them realise that this is something I may never have even thought about doing before. And I think it's really, really important to get these kids inspired, especially at such a young age, because that's when, you know, the brains are most fertile and the imaginations are most fertile. And I really just hope, and I know in fact that it will push them to do greater things with their lives and expand their horizons. And as a fairly recent new parent myself, I feel sort of quite connected to it, and I think it's just a fantastic cause. For
those that have yet to sponsor you generously, how can they sponsor you?
It's very simple. You just go to the Freedom in the Air website, you go to the Freefall 2011, click on my lovely picture, and that takes you straight through to my PayPal account, and then there you go. What
incentives are you going to give your supporters to sponsor you generously?
Well, for every £5 that people sponsor me, we entered into a prize draw, and the prizes are pretty fantastic. There's a 30-minute ride in an aerobatic plane doing loops and all kinds of crazy stuff. There's VIP camping for 2 at the V Festival, and there's a day out at the RAF base. Is that right?
That's perfect. And they get to spend the whole day with the Red Arrows.
That's it, the whole day.
And even watch a private display.
Yeah.
What's the date of the event?
Date, the 11th of June.
Yep, and where is it?
It's Sibson airfield in Peterborough.
Brilliant. Now, you know you can invite all your friends, so if you'd like to invite them now.
Yep, all friends do come.
Dylan would like to go in the same aeroplane as you.
Right.
Which I will be flying.
Okay.
Now, do you have a special request for Dylan?
My special request for Dylan is I do not want to be in the same plane as him, and in fact I don't want to be anywhere near him.
Simon, thank you very, very, very much. I'm looking forward to throwing you out of a plane.
Look forward to it.
2011, 25 people, 13,000 feet to earth, free fall for freedom, in the air, in the air, in the air, in the air. Flying airplanes makes you feel alive and gives you a sense of freedom, of being liberated from your disability, but nothing to hold you back. If you can fly an airplane, then you can do anything. Sky's the limit. Let talent fly.